yourself. Go ahead.
My name is Naya Temtat from Sudan. Grew up in Ethiopia. I was born in Sudan and grew up in Ethiopia. I'm 29 years old. Have one boy. He's 13 months.
And what are your goals?
My goals are to be stable in life. I don't know if that makes sense.
That's a good goal.
No, but yeah, to be stable with career, to have residence, transportation, that kind of stability.
How do you feel like your life isn't stable right now?
Because I don't have my own place. I don't have a career yet, but I'm working on it. That's why I'm going to school. So I'm hopeful for that. It's unstable right now because of my living situation, because I have to live with my mom. And transportation.
And how many people live in the apartment with your mom?
It's 7 of us all together now.
And how many bedrooms are
So
there?
3 bedrooms.
And where do you sleep?
I sleep in my sister's room. We share her bedroom.
And then where does your son sleep?
With me.
Oh. Naitem, tell me about some of your needs right now. Okay, so you registered for school.
Yes.
And you have 3 more weeks until you're done with the Pathway program.
Yes.
What do you feel like some of your greatest needs are right now so that you can be successful in school?
My greatest need right now is transportation and housing. Those are my greater needs.
Okay. And how are you getting around right now?
Bus.
And you're living with your mom in an apartment in South Omaha?
Yeah.
7, you said 7 people living there, right?
7 people.
Okay.
The bus, the only bad thing about the bus is it takes me forever to get to my destination. So that's the only negative about it.
Okay. All right. And tell me about your biggest frustration right now. Are you frustrated? Is there anything that's really just not going your way? Or you got things right now?
So far, being here has helped me straighten things out and have gotten me in the right path and has helped me approach things in my life the right way and just facing them head on. And yeah, that has helped me a lot. What was the question?
Your biggest frustration right
Yeah,
now?
my biggest frustration. Other than that, is just the living situation is still frustrating because my mom is frustrated about it and there's nothing I could do about it. I applied to places and I'm just waiting for callbacks. So I don't know how to help her understand that I'm frustrated too, but that's not something she acknowledges. So that frustrates me even more.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're on the right track. So you're registered for school, and you've sent your resume out, I know, to a few places. So you're looking for a job. That'll open up some doors for housing once you have a job. Because right now, what's your income?
$293 a month.
Okay, from ADC.
From ADC.
So it's pretty hard to find housing on that.
Yeah.
You recently testified in front of the legislature, right? You did a really good job. You had a very moving testimony. And how did you feel about that? Did you feel good that you did it?
Yeah, I did. Maybe if it could help, if it could get things changed for future single parents like me, then I'm happy I did it. If it's going to change anything.
I think part of your testimony that was so moving was, that it came straight from the heart, and that you talked about how frustrating it was not having enough money for each month and having to borrow money, right?
Yeah, and because the way my mom gets frustrated about it is like, I can't even afford to buy diapers. How do you expect me to afford getting a place? It's not easy for people to understand. It's not. And I don't know any other way to make it easier for them to understand, but yeah, it just keeps adding to the stress you already have with not having enough for yourself, and then you have to deal with helping other people understand. You have to go through.
And when you talked about how desperate you were, you gave an example of, you want to tell us that example of what you did when you ran out of diapers?
Yeah, I cut up my baby's blankets, which meant I had less blankets for him because I cleaned him. I mean, they get dirty every day. Like, it's just so less now. Then I have to start worrying about blankets now that I'm cutting them up. So, there's just no end to it.
Well, you're doing the
when
best.
you try to fix something by substituting it with another, it's also something that you need. So it's just, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not always going to be living like this because you're going to school.
Yes.
And what do you want to do? I know that you're not decided, right? What do you...
Well, I want to help girls like me. That's my goal, is to be able to better myself so I can help girls like me, and for them to know that there is a way out, that you're not going to be stuck like that for the rest of your life, that you have to want to change, and you have to do the work. You have to work for it, and it will work out. As long as you think positive and you know that it will work out, it will.
That's a good message. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to say? I know you've said a lot already. Before I end the videotape, you just can say anything you want.
I want to say thank you to Erica and the Heart Ministry for helping me get to this place, and in my head, for helping me get to this stable mentality of knowing where I'm going now, of knowing the positive that can come out of life. I want to break down.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Nigel.